we're off to London. Got one night in London, then we're heading to Vegas for the first UVS Content Creator Summit. I am very excited to see how this is going to go down and what we're actually going to learn and be able to do. How fancy this place is. Let's go. This feels appropriate for the level of event we're doing. Welcome to my room for the one night. This is a huge desk, foreboding chair. I do kind of want to go live from that chair. That is a fucking good chair.
Why, hello there. Welcome to the Radisson Hotel Heathrow with UKVersus as we head out to the Content Creator Summit happening in Las Vegas, Nevada. We've been graciously invited by UVS to take part in this amazing opportunity to take a look at upcoming mechanics and what we as content creators can do with the company. We don't know everything that's going to be going down at this moment in time because this is being posted in the future, of course. We are very, very excited to see what's going to be going down. I am, of course, joined by Richard, but in spirit. Richard is at the Premier Inn, and I am in the Radisson Red Heathrow. My amazing partner Robin booked me in here, and I thought it would be a waste not to record something from this amazing chair. Look at this chair, look at this table, look at my drink. So, as you might be aware, there is more sets coming up, there's more mechanics coming, and we're going to go and speak to UVS, speak to the design team. We've just had an email from Paul saying who is going to be there. It's going to be very interesting. We've got the head of design, head of marketing, and head of creative, which is going to be really, really cool. So we're going to have some fun interaction. I don't know exactly how much we're going to be allowed to record or how much we're going to actually have from the event, but you know me. Anyone who is a fan of this channel knows me and knows that I will not be pulling punches, and we will probably not be invited back. I want answers. It seems really interesting. We're gonna have some local game store stuff. I want to find out about design. I want to find out about what the process is going to be in terms of like the mental load. But it all depends on what we are able to ask as well, because I can't just outright go, what happened here? I need to relate it to the topics that we're discussing at the time. I will find a way. I'm not going to be softballing, as everyone knows. It's a huge opportunity for us to be invited out, and I have a massive amount of respect for UVS.
It is 5 a.m. I'm gonna have a drink and I'm gonna head off to the airport. We got an email through last night telling us that the guests of honor will be the head of design, head of creativity, and the head of sales. So this event seems like it's going to be really cool and insightful. It's not what I was expecting. I was more expecting a back and forth with the design team, whereas this seems to be now more a conference with the top dogs of UVS, where we're going to get more insights and learn more about what's actually going down at UVS, and given our chance to ask some questions, give our own feedback as content creators as to that process. Which, if it is, that's really, really cool. That was not what I was expecting. I was expecting more just about the actual card game Universus, not a Willy Wonka-esque peek behind the curtain, how the chocolate is made sort of tour. But with it being the creativity team and the sales team as well, we might be deep diving into a lot more of the logistics of the company. This gives me an opportunity to ask the big question I have been asking for 2 years. What is the plan with Europe? What is their plan to revitalise mainland Europe? Very excited to see where this goes. I have now arrived at Heathrow Airport. Richard is still on his way. He's had a little bit of a rough night's sleep. We are leaving from Terminal 3. Please look how Richard must feel right now. Right, we're at our gate. We're waiting to go. Richard is topping up on a drink. And we're setting off in about an hour. Yay! Look who it is! World famous Let's Talk UVS podcaster and streamer, David Toombs.
How are you doing?
Good. We made it to Vegas.
We did.
We are approaching 24 hours since Richard and I set off for Vegas. We are now here. It is an absolutely beautiful little hotel. We just had an In-N-Out burger with David Toombs, aka Let's Talk UVS. He's off doing a 45-minute walk. Richard's gone to get a little bit of rest. I went upstairs, had a little bit of a lie down, grabbed my stuff, and we're going to start some games.
No, the only way that you make that car for veterans is you take crazy cars like they reprint.
It's been a start now until 2 minutes down there, right? Because no one likes it, right? Yeah. And you know
That's what the salad bar is good for.
What do you mean that's the most impressive salad I've seen? So, yeah, I haven't updated this since yesterday because we had the meal and then we all did the big podcast which will be coming out on Tam's and our channel and other people's. And then today has just been absolutely manic. And I've also been really tired and I forgot I was doing this kind of vlog thing. The summit went really, really well. We got lots of information, lots of stuff that's going to come out, lots of stuff to be really hyped about. Couldn't do this more than once a year personally because of how like travel and stuff works. I'll update a little bit more once we get to London, but we're about to set off from Vegas. It's been absolutely great. Huge shout out to UVS for bringing us out here. We aren't the biggest channel, but we are significant in our demographic, is how I'll put it. And UVS were gracious hosts. It was great to meet Bill Stark and see him taking the memes like on the chin and just being an absolute legend and like laughing them off himself. But yeah, Zoe stole the show. I had no idea who she was before this. I know she. Someone said she's been on webcam weeklies and stuff like that, but yeah, absolutely amazing human being, and her passion for the projects is adamant in everything that she's doing, and I do hope we can become good friends because I feel like we bonded. I don't know how she feels. We had some good chats about anime and like things that could come into UVS that probably never will. Any thoughts, Richard?
on this weekend.
Yeah.
It's been a really great weekend. I think hopefully it's the start of something great. Obviously, when everything gets released, we'll be able to talk about it more. But yeah, cautiously optimistic, and yeah, Zoe was the star of the show. Just like everything her and her teams were working on is amazing from that perspective, and everything else is just like we'll have to wait and see.
The big thing for me was Bill Stark was not how I expected him to be. How did you find out like our first interactions with Bill Stark?
Yeah, I mean, whenever you get to see someone face to face compared to like an online presence or through written word or whatever, it's always miles different, right? So it's always nice to have these face to face and sort of humanize people and just be able to actually have a back and forth conversation. So I think all of that is really good, and just hopefully that kind of relationship between us and UVS Games and obviously the rest of the content creators and the community in general will continue and grow.